Hello friends, Tiger Coward here. It's road trip time. Muzzy wanted to go to Arrowstitch in Duluth, Minnesota, and I played the ultimate come-along friend. Join us for this short adventure. The Maple Leafs kept me up late last night and prevented me from packing for the trip. Then they blew it in overtime. So this morning I was up at 6 a.m. packing. It was surprisingly warm and kept getting warmer all day. I met Muzzy and Wabashine at 9 o'clock and we headed north on the 400 to Sudbury. It was 30 degrees by the time we got to Parry Sound and stayed that temperature all the way to Sault Ste. Marie, where we checked into the KOA. We had pizza for dinner at Fratelli's, and as always, it was great. Today was our longest travel day and least exciting day of the trip. On day 2, I awoke with a smile to the songs of a chickadee who was horny and a woodpecker who was applying his trade to the tree beside our campsite. We packed up in the sunshine and we were about to head out when disaster struck. My bike wouldn't start. I've had trouble with the ignition switch this spring. I had a mental temper tantrum and began to take off my bags to attempt to repair. As I walked to the picnic table and put down my tank bag, I saw my coat. Of course, that's where my key fob was. I put my coat on, went to the bike, and it started right up. I was so relieved. We headed to the border and had the quickest crossing ever, under 5 minutes for both Brian and I.
This purgatory feels like the end. My mistakes, fragile like my dreams, vivid and haunting without reprieve. Like seeing ghosts, like seeing ghosts. It's the good times that haunt me the most. Like seeing ghosts, like seeing ghosts. It's the wrong turns that lead me down this misery road.
We traveled west on Michigan M28 to Newbury. Newbury is the moose capital of Michigan, and then we headed north on H37 all the way to Lake Superior. The tarmac ended 20 kilometers before we hit the lake. There were some very difficult sections, and Muzzy saved a for sure front end washout with a well-timed left foot dab and some non-Newtonian riding. We stopped to take some photos at the lake and we were swarmed by dark clouds of black flies. We continued west on the dirt for another half an hour until we reached H58. This was undoubtedly the greatest road that I've ever ridden on. Brian called it 40 minutes of heaven, and he probably understated its beauty.
Down in the dirt to leave behind all the pain and try and change again. I've changed too many times, and I won't be changing.
We had lunch at the Dog Patch in Munising, a charming town on the shores of Lake Superior, and I had fresh whitefish, and it was brilliant.
To leave behind all the pain and hurt, all the times that I've been burned.
After lunch, we had an uneventful ride from Munising to a waterlogged and muddy state campground at Lake Gogebic. We're staying here tomorrow as well, and we'll spend some time exploring back roads all the way up to Copper Harbor. What an amazing day we had. Go forth with an open mind and most importantly an open heart. And remember, self-care is not selfish.